And here's another sign of this tough economy. The Ohio Department of Commerce reports a growing number of people are filing complaints about not getting their paychecks from their employers. But what can you do if you're still waiting for your check? On your side, troubleshooter Joe Paganakis has some advice.
John Gardner of Cleveland lost his job as a loan officer, so he took a job selling cell phones here at Great Northern Mall to support himself and his 3-year-old daughter.
I had to find some type of employment that was actually going to put food on the table and put a roof over our heads. Not even being paid for 60 days is outrageous.
John was on the work schedule for 2 months and then quit to take another job, but he's still waiting for his final check.
I had made several phone calls to the owner.
Marsha Walters was in the same situation, waiting for a check for weeks after working as a gas station clerk.
Nobody was getting back to me. I left plenty of messages, nobody saying where my check was.
Understand what you're getting into.
Legal Aid Society of Cleveland labor attorney Julie Cortes says it's important to keep track of your hours, fully understand the terms of your employment, and understand Ohio law if you're not getting paid.
If they do not make the payment on the regularly scheduled payday and more than 30 days go by, the employee is entitled to damages. And the way the statute is written is it's 6% of the claim or $200, whichever turns out to be more.
It turns out John's cell phone sales job was commission only, and he signed an agreement that allowed the company to hold his last paycheck for up to 6 months. His advice on commission-only jobs?
You better know what you're doing. You better have a lot of money saved up before you jump into an adventure like that.
As for Marsha, she called a troubleshooter team, and 3 days later, here's her check. She finally got paid. Her advice?
It's the law. They have to definitely give you that check eventually. Just keep on them.
Don't give up. Huh?
Don't give up, that's it.
If you haven't been paid at all, you know, and for some reason we can't help you at Legal Aid, I would go to the Department of Labor or the Ohio Wage and Hour Bureau.
Now, you can take your employer to small claims court if you're owed less than $3,000. You can hire a private attorney, but it'll only work if it makes financial sense. Overall, though, in this economic climate, it is employee beware. Make sure you know all employment terms and understand them before taking that job. On your side, I'm troubleshooter Joe Paganakis. Now back to the studio.
All right, thank you, Joe.